Live from the Rock Ridge Broadcasting Room at Rock Ridge High School. This is Rock Ridge Rundown.
Good morning, I'm Keegan Comer.
And I'm Landon Lindelof.
And this is your Rock Ridge Rundown. Rock Ridge Rundown is your weekly news broadcast put together by the Journalism 1 and 2 classes. We will broadcast live every Friday at 8:50 a.m. Today is Friday, January 12th, and we hope your morning is going well. We have several stories to get to this morning. Students from Mr. Congro's World War class visited the Richard Bong Historical Center in Superior, Wisconsin last Friday. Richard Bong is the most decorated fighter pilot in American history and is credited with over 40 kills during World War II. Bong grew up just outside of Superior in Poplar, Wisconsin, and went on to become one of America's greatest war heroes. Students first met with veterans from the Korean and Vietnam Wars who shared their wartime experiences and allowed students to try on uniforms and handle military equipment. The veterans then gave the class a guided tour of the museum, which contained many pieces of military equipment and personal stories from Northland veterans of various conflicts. If you are a World War II buff or interested in military history, please register for World Wars next year. It is an elective course open to juniors and seniors that provides detailed account of both World War I and World War II.
The rehearsals for the one-act play have started. They will be performing Antigone, and it's about Antigone, the daughter of the Oedipus, who wants to bury her brother, but her uncle Serion, who the new king doesn't want her to. She battles her own wishes and her uncle's orders throughout the whole act. Sophomore Jade Mazurwak says that if you are interested in watching the play, it will be performing on January 27th, and the time will be determined. We hope they have great rehearsal and have an amazing performance.
The Emergency Medical Response, or EMR course, is being offered at RPS starting January 22nd and ending May 13th. The class meets Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday with assignments to complete on your own on Wednesdays. It is a block-style class starting at 8:10 and ending at 10. In the course, you explore medical and trauma emergencies, EMS operations, special populations such as infants, children, elderly, and special needs patients, and even delivering babies. The class uses state-of-the-art EMS equipment provided by the college. And upon completing the course, you receive a Minnesota State EMR license, as well as an AHA BLS provider CPR card. Laura Corpy, the instructor of the course, says this: I took the EMT class in high school, and it has provided me with a successful career in EMS. I love to share this exciting and rewarding career with others. This course provides a great backbone for a medical career. Even if you do not pursue a medical career in EMS, this course provides you with all the tools to provide CPR and first aid in your everyday world.
The upcoming UMD business trip is a field trip for the 10th through 12th graders. The field trip is for any student who would like to discover what it's like to be a business student and learn about different business majors. The field trip will likely be held on March 7th at UMD's Labots School of Business and Economics in Duluth. If you are interested in exploring different careers, see Ms. Oja for signups. After this short break, we will take a look at your weekend forecast.
Sure is hot out today.
What?
Howdy. Howdy. How's it going? Good. So you're pretty thirsty there. I am. This here is Ridgewood Market.
Welcome, Rock Ridge students, to the weekly news broadcast. I'm your host, Nico Kozar, and I will be presenting this week's weather-related news. Looks like the days are starting to get colder as we move on to the week, with Friday being the warmest, a high of 16, and a low of -1 with an overcast of 24, and a 24% chance of snow showers. Getting past Friday, we see that most of the next few days will be in the range of 10 to -10. On Saturday, we'll see a high of 2 and a low of -9 with an overcast. Following Sunday, it'll be negative all day as we see a high of -3 and a low of -10 with an overcast. Moving on to the next part of the week, we'll see the temperatures rise from negative to positive. On Monday, it'll have a high of -3 and a low of -9, with the sun finally peeking its head for the first time in the week, with it being partly cloudy. Coming up on Tuesday, the sun will continue to be out, with the high temperatures finally going above the negatives, with a high of -2 and a low of -4, with it continuing to be partly cloudy. Following Wednesday, it'll continue to get warmer as we see a high of 9 and a low of -2, with the overcast rolling back out. And finally, on Thursday, it'll be mostly cloudy with a high of 6 and a low of -2. That concludes today's weather segment, and I hope everyone has a good weekend.
The boys' swim season started with captain's practice on November 20th. Their season seems to be going pretty well this far. On Tuesday the 10th, they had a home meet against the Hibbing Blue Jackets. The 200-meter medley relay set a new pool record. Senior Luke Hekimovich said, "We set our goals to go out with a bang this season. We've been working to beat our end-of-season times from last year, and we are not opposed to setting new pool records along the way. Since we have a new pool, we're breaking our own records at almost every home meet. Our team is full of old and new faces and is a very strong group of guys. I'm excited to see what the rest of the season brings for our first year at RRHS." This wasn't the only pool record set at this meet either. Senior Gunnar George set a new pool record in the 50-meter freestyle with a time of 22.16 seconds.
The Math League has their next meet on January 23rd. Jackson Kendall says he has high expectations for the Math League team. His expectations are for them to go and participate in the state tournament. Jackson says that if you asked anyone on the team, the only answer you would get is it's all about the Pizza Hut. Jackson got into the Math League world when Casey Ani and Max Williams told him that it would be fun and they get to go to the Pizza Ranch. Jackson's experience with the Math League is that they always like to have fun and that it's just nice to be in if you want to be in a group of good people. Jack says that if you don't have to be good at math, you just have to be willing to do the math and take some time to try. So if you are willing to take the challenge and try, Jackson says to join the team and he will see you at Pizza Ranch.
That's all we have time for today. Remember to catch your Rockridge Rundown every Friday at 8:50 a.m. Thank you for watching and have a great weekend.